Hi, my friends. Happy Monday. So I woke up this morning with a question on my heart, and it wasn't necessarily a question like, who am I? What am I to do? It was a feeling, it was a need for validation that as I become, because we are all becoming, we are all transitioning, we are all shifting in some way, becoming the newest version of ourself. Every moment is a becoming of a newness that we can choose to step into, to follow, or we could choose to continue doing what we're doing. And as I am transitioning to step into a truth that I know for myself, I woke up with a need for validation and a need for like a desire for help and guidance. And as I was meditating this morning, I was asking for that, asking for walk with me, show me my path, move me forward, help me learn to help me step into what is next. And I listen to a lot of podcasts because I love to hear wisdom, and I have a few that I am really in love with. And so I was actually directed to listen to a podcast by somebody named Rob Bell, and it was all about each of us having our committee, being our own committee, that when something comes up that we have to be a part of, that we alone are the end voice. If you want to do it, do it. And so I've been thinking about this all day, and I've been thinking about what does this mean for myself and the moving forward, and what does this mean for you and your moving forward. Who is your committee of voices, and what are they telling you to do? My guess is that you have this first desire for something, this dream that you have been given, this wouldn't it be cool if, wouldn't it be wonderful if I could do this, I could say this, I could write this, wouldn't it be cool if I could be a leader, a person who speaks their truths, who talks with their neighbor about a political idea that you're scared of. Wouldn't it be wonderful if? But then the voice inside in your head tells you, well, don't do, like, what if this, or what if that? And the voices of the societal conditioning that be it your community or your church community or your parents or your friend group, that you have this feeling that maybe what you have to offer is not going to be appreciated or validated, or whatever that fear is for you. And so that gets us stuck because we start not listening to the voice inside that tells us your next right step is, your desire is. We don't validate that. We feel like that has to be validated outside of us, that we need a crew to say, like, go get it, girl, that's exactly what you need to be doing. But the fact of the matter is that for us to move into that next version of ourself, what we're surrounded by now is really created and biased towards the old model of our life. And so for us to really start moving into that next way of being, that next level of who we are, we have to take that leap. We have to validate ourselves. We have to be the one who decides that we are a leader, that we are a singer, that we are a Democrat or a Republican, or that we have a different idea about spirituality, that we believe certain things. We have to decide that those ideas are valid and step into it and own it. If it feels right, own it and play with it and use it and sit with it and write with it and look at it. And the more you validate it for yourself, the more it gets validated around us. And some of the old ideas and people will not validate it. But as long as we continue to follow our heart and follow what we feel is right, we will be on the right path, and we will start unhooking ourselves from that need for validation. And I am still on this path. This is something that I think I and everybody will be on. Well, what will people think, and how will I be seen, and all of that stuff. But if you want to feel full and the full extent of love of your life and people and everything else, you have to be the one to decide that you are. You have to be the one to decide that you are, whatever it is. And then let your life unfold, and then start taking inspired action to create that, whatever that is. It could be a career, it could be that you want to be an athlete, you want to be a Buddhist monk, even though you grew up in a fundamental Christian society. Whatever you are called to do, that is a divine calling, and you have to follow it, and you have to validate yourself along the way. And the way the universe works is that if you continue to validate yourself and feel through life, feel through your path, don't think about it too hard. You can think about it, use the logistics, but feel through it. The world will start giving you feedback that you're on the right path. Little cosmic divine breadcrumbs that tell you that this is right, and you will know. So my question for you is, who gets to decide for you? If you leave that decision to other people validating you, you may constantly feel like you will not be validated. But if you get to decide, you will find the validation and the inspiration and the divine breadcrumbs that you are looking for. I promise. It's like magic. Peace to you, my friend, and I wish you all the love and goodness in the world. Until next time.